Be fun, dynamic game. It could go a lot of different ways.
The coolest part I think about this lineup and what I appreciate is they all work together really well. Maybe like individually, if maybe it's like, oh, hold that thought, is KP's likely going to die here.
Work together to finish off KP for the first blood for Nico Baby. You know, they could get the Primal Roar kill and then turn that into a tower. It's so good if this safe laner can actually kill the off lane tower before he rotates. Mid lane, we're going to watch Tims try and protect the mid tower while the Alchemist is away farming jungle, but he will die, and it looks like the tower may fall as well. So Alliance already picking up the pace.
There's nothing that TNC can really do aside from move Gabby around the map.
All right, now what are you going to do with this, March? Gabby, they're actually going to turn and fight and maybe kill 33. He is able to walk away. The telekinesis
on top
of the cliff with Limp just laying into him with that life drain. So Gabby will eventually die here, and so will March, as he cannot get away from Nico Baby. Once again, Alliance are able to get kills without having to use their Chronosphere. Hanskin setting up to go for the 10-minute bounty rune, is actually going to get the telekinesis toss up into the cliff area from KP, so he's a little bit delayed, retreating backwards, but they're going to turn with the Primal Roar. Limto coming in from the side, get the bounty rune and get out. That's the play for TNC, but they may not be able to do so as Nico Baby actually pops the Chronosphere. He had to time walk in, so he had to save himself with the Chrono. It looks like Tims will pay the ultimate price at top lane. Fada. Don't think you're getting away from this one, my friend.
Fada is so incredibly dead. Hadouken.
It is one of those nice fives to be able to push out lanes and such, but he is going to be food for Beastmaster.
Oh yeah, Beastmaster's just going to chase him in circles.
15-minute bounty runes. Looks like TNC have secured 3. Alliance, they are giving up so much ground, and now they're going to give away hero kills as well. Gabby, though, may be in trouble. Look at Fada. He's trying to sacrifice his body and make sure Gabby doesn't get too far away, but do they have any lockdown? They're going to have to use the Chronosphere to make sure that Gabby does die here. The Chen heal going off is not going to make a difference.
It actually works really nice against like anti-mage and Spectre lineups because you push the pace so quickly.
Hanskin, with a haste rune that he found, will try and get the kill on a Gabby. Thanks to the splitter steal, he will be able to land the ice path follow-up, and Gabby's still not dead. Now the Primal Roar coming in from the side. KP, he actually wants to fight this one. That's because Armel is coming in. Unstable Concoction, nailing the Pugna. Got the Decrepify off. That's going to be able to buy Limp sometime, but Fada's already dead on the side, and Limp is eventually going to die to the chase down. That is a kill streak being given to Armel as well.
I like what Hanskin's doing here. He's trying to split things up, but he might actually just get caught anyways. The Eidolon's trying to find him right now. If he pops the Pulse Nova, he'll know for sure, but gets the Yules off.
And that'll be just an easy chain stun combo.
Stun's being charged up right now. They're trying to see if they can get any stragglers here. The instant jump in on a Limp.
The Hawk manages to find the Pugna, leading into the Primal Roar just to make sure that the mid-core of Alliance does die, and the tier 2 is now theirs.
They can just go Roche now too, TNC.
Oh yeah.
Because you are losing all semblance of map control.
I mean, they've given up 3, now 4 bounty runes for this time. And a kill, looks like, is Fada. Okay, the Chronosphere laid out with no Chemical Rage, no BKB activated either. This is a good time to get a lot of damage onto this. Oh, and if he gets a little bit more stuns, the Chen heal going down. Armel finally pops the BKB, but he still goes down, so that is a big win for Alliance. KP now going to try and make it back. Ice Path, not quite long enough. Nico Baby not quite lucky enough to be able to get a bash. Maybe with the Black Hole from Tims. 3-man Black Hole with the axes over the top, but they need a little bit more damage. It's just not quite enough. They'll be able to get the real kill, yes, but Nico Baby is still the monster you need to be able to defeat here. Gabby, now the damage is going to be here, but he immediately gets RP'd by 33. Nico Baby doesn't want to challenge the Lashrak, though. He wants to get out of this fight. There's the ice path, but it doesn't actually hit Gabby, so he'll be able to get the stun back in. Nico Baby going back in with a time walk. You can't time walk into that fight. You don't have BKB, you madman. He's going to try and get back with a second time walk. KP almost catching up to him.
You can't not use Chrono for 20 minutes against an Alk lineup and expect to win.
Yeah.
And Hanskin's going to get caught up again.
Poor Hanskin. He's sitting there in the trees, but it was directly in sight of that ward that was laid out. Nico Baby does have the Chronosphere. With just the time dilation, he's really hoping he can get the kill without having to use his ultimate and be abused. He will be able to get that Aegis away.
But top, though.
He has to TP back to the top lane to be able to protect his tier 3. Well, that's going to fall. Maybe protect the barracks. They don't have Gabby here. Nico Baby has arrived. but he wants a better Chronosphere than just locking down this Alchemist who sits on the front line. They're slowing down. Now they're going to go for it, and it is just going to be this Alchemist. And they don't really have a ton of damage to lay into him, but the Chemical Rage has worn out. Chen Heal going down, but Gabby and the rest of TNC is now here with the BKB activated by Armel. Nico Baby just does not do enough damage, and TNC are just going to calmly walk out of this fight.
But I just want to give a lot of credit to TNC.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes the team can just play out of their minds, have good drafts, and this is like this is one of their last stands. You have to stomp the fight here. Nico Baby looking for the backline. He's going to catch KP first.
Leads off on KP, and that's all he's going to Chronosphere to. TNC is just way too split up, and Tim's waiting on the high ground, waiting for his opportunity to be able to jump in. They finally even still doesn't finish off KP. He still gets Primal Lord. 33 doesn't catch anybody. Go for the RP, but he doesn't see an opportunity. Now he's going to let it down with 2 heroes.
Look at
with the cleave, they can do some damage. Tim's just waiting this entire time. Eventually, he will show himself and try and get that one stun. He's just a small little half-second stun. That's all he needed to do to be able to make sure Nico Baby dies. Black Hole still in the bank here as Hanskin's going to get jumped in by Armel, and that's it. Now the Black Hole comes out.
Give it back to them.
Stolen by Hanskin. He gets a 4-man, but that is all you will get out of this Game 1 Alliance, because TNC, another perfect thrashing. What did I say I wanted to see from TNC?
Night Stalker.
Their safe lane Night Stalker.
In a jungle, hit W and then walk around in circles where he does like 100 damage RPs. You know, that doesn't feel very good.
Stun 1, stun 2, stun 3. KP will be able to shrug off at least the movement speed slow from the Wraithfire Blast, but he's body blocked by Limp beautifully. And stun 4 and stun 5 will make sure they get the first blood for Limp.
Oh, this feels good. You know, might not be a terrible sentiment either, if I'm honest.
Yeah, they've only lost 1 game so far here at ESL 1. We're going to watch March probably die here. They're going to be able to chase him down. They do have a split earth. May not need it, though.
I don't even know if that's that good of a trade, though.
Just kind of,
It was the implication.
That's true. That is, you know, with the MVP vote, it's even more respectable how passive Tim's was. They were going to lose our Night Stalker here. This is the Abaddon offlane core with a support that is enabled. Gabby is oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage. Well, Gabby, he may still die to the Diabolic Edict. It's a little bit close, but yeah, same time.
Oh, they're smoked up here. They're going to get spotted. They're pinging like crazy, and Alliance's move has once again been shut down, but they do have the Radiance now, picked up by the Wraith King. His farm's going to go up quite a bit. Armel coming up here. He doesn't want them to just continue to farm. He's going to at least pop the ulti onto the Abaddon.
Just want to be able to keep him from retreating. They'll kill him after the borrowed time. If they well, Gabby's going to come and get out of here. He's definitely dead. It looks like Hanskin's going to be fed on by the Night Stalker. They don't have a sun to be able to save him. Now the Tombstone position as well to be able to slow down all these heroes. Bot is definitely dead. Looks like Nico Baby, he may be dying twice here. We're going to try and help him out. 33 with the buyback coming into this fight, but honestly, it looks like TNC, they've hit their timings, and they look like they're too strong. Sleight of fist after sleight of fist, but TNC don't slow down. They're going to be able to finish off Nico Baby. This is going to be a dieback for 33 as well. Limp is even going to be chased away. He's not going to be able to find a single kill. He sat there casting sleight of fist after sleight of fist, but nobody from TNC got low enough for him to commit.
Beefy boys. That's what they've got.
TNC, they hit all their timing windows at once.
And they just go.
And KP said, I'm forcing this fight no matter what. Like, dueling an Abaddon doesn't feel good at the start, but you guaranteed you're getting a kill and forcing a fight. And silence onto the Ember Spirit. Oh no! The AoE silence will wear out though. Gabby, finished him off with AoE Void with the help of March as well. Now Hanskin's getting run over by the Tier 1 tower. And that is such a fast pace. We go through the replay, and right away we come back to TNC just killing fools.
And the nuke is here. Tims has finally decided to participate in this game. Gabby is just blocking him off so that he can set up for the duel. TNC is so good, and they are so fast at playing Dota. I like a lot of the players on the team, but this is making me quite hype. I don't want to be biased or anything, but you can't help but like teams that play this way. They just kind of run at you.
I don't think we've ever talked about a team like this before, and that's just because that's the analysis. They just look that good. We're going to see them just march up into the high ground. Armel is going to focus on hitting the Tier 3. They are getting
it's daytime.
They're diving way too far here.
It's still daytime. I'm not sure what you're doing, but This isn't even the peak of your strength.
You can wait a minute and 15 seconds, that's all. But they won this tier 3 real badly. The Fire Blast multicast. Oh, they are going to be able to get the duel coming out from the Legion Commander onto Hanskin, turning out some of that damage. Not quite enough to be able to win the duel, though. Hanskin eventually falls. The Black Hole! Dims! He's finally here! And he nails a 4-man Black Hole to be able to win the fight. Is Gabby going to be able to chase down 1 and 2? Ember Spirit, though, gets away from that silence. He does get some sleight of fist. With the buybacks coming out from Alliance, maybe they can win the second part of this fight, where they can chase down some heroes. But during nighttime, you can't really leave your base.
Just, yeah.
You don't need to do anything else.
He's feeling himself. That's the thing. He's definitely feeling himself.
He's scoop-stepping his way over to the tier 3 at bottom lane, where TNC are going to push in with the Siege Wagon and the Tombstone out.
Yeah, Armel doesn't have Satanic quite yet, so you've got to be careful. No Aegis or anything like that. Did lose it in the previous engagement, and they don't have Black Hole, so...
He's going to jump in with the Crippling Fear, immediately getting on top of it. Call down on everybody. The call down on all of these heroes with the duel on top of that. The Amber Spirit is immediately gone. He's going to buy back. Armel almost dying in this fight, though. Nico Baby with his BKB. He needs another hit. He gets the Ray Fire Blast with the heals coming out. They're trying to body block him. Another press the attack coming out, and now he's slowed down. Nico Baby. He's not going to be able to get the kill. Limp can't quite get him with the sleight of fist. He's been stunned up. He's been silenced. He's not going to get him at all. Armel. And the Rocket looks the other wall. And now they're going to turn back and finish up the rest of Alliance without their Gyrocopter, because they don't need him. Gabby, he's actually going to run out of mana here, so his damage may run out, but not fast enough, as they're going to be able to finish off at least the Wraith King, chasing away Hanskin, maybe turning back for 33. March, the captain, kind of needs some help here, but KP, he's just going to chase Hanskin away, and they're going to turn as a team back over to that Batten, who does manage to finish off March.
Yeah, but this is about as good as it gets, I think. 33. Gonna have that ulti pop. They're gonna chase him every step of the way. Get the duel, get a little bit of damage. There's no buyback on the Limp. Once he gets nullified too, it's gonna be like a mini Doom. When he gets on top of you with the blink and the silence, can't get away from that. And that's gonna make Limp's life even harder. Is it gonna make
he just got the 40 damage talent.
It's a long way.
It's gonna be a big initiation. They're gonna start off onto the Ogre, while there's Gabby going straight for that Ember Spirit every single time. The mini Doom, Ember Spirit can do nothing. Limp is just dead, and he has no buyback. Nico Baby's gonna lose his first life here. 33, gonna be forced into a borrowed time soon. There's the Black Hole to make sure Nico Baby has no chance to be able to do anything in his second life, and that's just it. And it feels like it's been over for a solid 15 minutes. TNC, clean, crisp, beautiful Dota coming out from
they did not even make it 30 minutes.